Hello, Sabrina.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Eventprofs Together at Home. I'm Sabrina Myers from Hot Hospitality Exchange, and my guest today is the lovely Stas. Now, Stas and I have met very briefly, I would say, at IBTM last year. He came to listen to me speak on personal branding and how to start blogging, and he had some great questions as well whilst I was presenting, and then we spoke a little bit. And after that, we've kind of been following each other on our adventures online on social media. And he has been putting some fantastic video content. He's launched his YouTube channel. So it's very, very cool. And so I'm going to hand it over to Stas, and he's going to tell you a little bit about who he is, what he does, where he is, and how he's doing right now. So over to you, Stas.
Thank you so much again for inviting me. So yeah, my name is Stas Kulminski. I'm the co-founder of Partymaker App, which is a marketplace for event services. So we connect event organizers, corporate PAs agencies with various kinds of event suppliers, starting from catering, entertainment, tech, decor, flowers, basically everything you can think of.
Mm-hmm.
And what we try to do is like to package it in a nice way that, you can go there, see the prices, just understand them more. So you have less and less and less to call and ask. And we try to like kind of move this booking process to make it faster and more convenient, both for their suppliers and for the organizers. So this is in a nutshell what I do. We're based in London,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm currently in my flat in London.
Excellent. And so, in terms of working, do you normally work from home, or is this a different situation for you now to be working remotely? And how have you set yourself up, and what is your day like right now? So, kind of give us an insight on that.
Yeah. So I mean, we've been always working remotely. So when we started building the product, so our development team, it's overseas, it's in Europe, and then we never had an office because we're still a startup. We haven't yet raised big money like to get office and all of that. So we literally been working in co-working spaces, in a cafe. So it really depends. But I've never been working from home. I don't like it, and I still don't like it.
Do you find have you kind of set yourself up in a specific part of your home, or do you move around? How do you kind of deal with it? Is it kind of how you feel on the day, or?
So my daily logistics are moving, like usually starting in the kitchen, like with the coffee and stuff, and like doing kind of the like the I mean, usually everyone says like start your day with the tough stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm giving myself 20-30 minutes to go through the lighter materials, identify the hard stuff, and just like put it aside for a little bit, get myself into the mood. And then and then I'm here, like I have like my desk here. I sometimes moving, like not always, but sometimes just like sitting on my bed, sitting on my chair. But I mean, what I do actually, I'm on my desk, and then I have like, I took my this thing like where you put your clothes to dry, the dryer, right?
Oh, the dryer. Yeah.
Let's think it. I put it so it's my standing desk. Like I spend maybe about 2 hours standing.
What would you say now is your 3 daily essentials?
They haven't changed much, to be honest. Right. Yeah, I would say coffee, definitely. I mean, I've never brewed coffee home, but I become like a master brewer now. Yeah, so like the coffee, obviously, like it's coffee in my laptop. I mean, the thing is, in terms of like working, is you don't need that much. I try to have like a morning routine, like to activate myself.
Yeah.
Not doing this every day, but if I do like 4 or 5 days out of the week, it's good. When I actually have something cautious, like I wake up, I drink my water, coffee, do some kind of a workout. So I just don't jump into the work straight away.
Have you come to kind of any realizations about yourself or the situation, or just anything that's come to you that's been a lot more present and visible in the last few weeks?
I've always thought that people are amazingly adaptable.
Yeah.
And this situation proved it one more time. I didn't, and I didn't go into this endless like webinars and like trying, thinking, oh, now it's time like to open my third eye and like to get some universal realization. I didn't jump on that like bandwagon. I just thought, okay, like what do we do now? Because there was so much things to do. And I was obviously maybe from March to to the like 2 weeks of March, I was quite disappointed if everything was happening, because we started to picking up. This is the realization. Being out of a job is not the worst thing which can happen to you. It's much worse when you don't have the industry to look for a job, because especially
so
now,
true.
now it's going back. I think like some agencies, like I think bigger agencies who had like, better relationship with clients, they bounce back because people realize we're still going to do events. We're just going to transform them. So the agencies, they furloughed someone, they retransform them, but they move them further. So there is still jobs,
What have you been doing yourself from a wellness perspective, both kind of physically and mentally?
I go for a run here and then. I mean, I used to do like a lot of sports and stuff like a couple of years ago. Then last year was, for some reason, just, I don't know, maybe it's too much work or whatever, like lack of discipline. I don't know. I just didn't have discipline in there, like, to look after myself that good. So literally now I realize, okay, I don't want to like get sick, right? So I'm going to start eating better, like green smoothies, whatever. So I definitely improved my nutrition, and I started working out more, right? I started actually doing something which I should have done anyway, like regardless of like lockdown. And it's literally working out, eating good food, and meditate. I used to meditate like 3-4 years ago, and then I kind of dropped it, and now I'm going back to it, and it's fun. It's cool.
Excellent. And can you kind of give us any recommendations of anything that's been bringing you some positivity in the last few weeks? It might be someone that you've been following. It might be something you've read. It might be a personality whose journey you're following on social media. Anything that has given you sort of joy in the last few weeks?
I mean, I've put like a lot of my energy into people around me, because I have a lot of people back home, like a lot of people in different parts of the world, and just had just positive vibes of actually talking to them. They give me some comfort. I try to help them and stuff like that. But in terms of content, I would say I'm like obviously consuming more content than before. What was like the amazing thing I recently watched was the Netflix doc Last Dance. It's about Michael Jordan. It's so good. I like, doesn't matter what you do, wherever you're in sports, if you like basketball, it just about like, it's so amazing. I really highly recommend it to anyone. For Eventprofs, like the takeouts are, obviously you said like the storytelling, because storytelling is important in events. Especially now with the online, right? Like it just, you think how to build, it's a 10-hour, if you think about it, it's 10-hour doc. And probably you're gonna, if you started on Saturday morning, you're gonna do at least 5 hours, because it literally sucks you in. Imagine keeping up someone for 5 hours on online event, right? That you just see how you just give the story, how you give the narrative.
And as you say, we have been consuming so much content, where we are from Netflix to Amazon to social media to, it's how we get our news, and it's how we interact and communicate with our friends and family and peers. Do you practice any kind of digital detox?
No. No, I'm sorry. I understand what is it about. I'm not saying it's like you don't have to do it. If you feel that you need to do it, do it. I just don't feel that I need to do it. Like in terms of consuming content, I have like a screen detox where like I try usually on Saturday or Sunday just to get out. Now it's easier to get out. So just in the morning, just try to get out for at least 5-6 hours to be outside. Because when you're home, like you are in front of the screen, either on your phone or the laptop. So that's what I try to do. But in terms of content now, I think like I would love to consume more content, to be honest. I would put a chip in my brain, so when I sleep, it can like consume and analyze and all this
upload.
Stuff. There is so much interesting stuff. But again, I've been like doing this for like, like watching YouTube videos, like, always trying like to get something like interesting, like audiobooks, all this stuff. So at some point, it's just so much, and you just realize that it really dries your brain. But there is just a smart way to do it, just to, my philosophy is that I consume only content which I need now. I don't like consume something which I might need, you know?
So when this whole situation is over and the lockdown ends and everything starts to open up again, where in London would you like to go? Where would be the first place that you want to go?
Down the road, like to the cafe I was working from, just go there and like and get the vibes. I mean,
Yes.
you know, it's the usual stuff like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've never been a big fan of like super massive gatherings and like festivals, you know, just to be like in the middle of the crowd like this. So actually, you know what, I hope that these social distance things, that what they're gonna do is that like now in a restaurant, they will put a bit more than an elbow between you and the next table, so you don't sit like to the next person like this and listen to their talks, and you can't concentrate. So if they put like them 2 meters away, that would be great. If they put those like plastic shields, even better, amazing. I can still enjoy my meal, the view, like the nice interior, but without like listening to people. It's good.
Yeah, it's true. There are benefits.
Weird coming from like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe because we spend so much time doing stuff for people. I don't know, but it's just me.
And when we can get on a plane again, where would you like to go? Where's the first place you'd like to go?
I'll probably go see my family, because so they live in Ukraine, and I usually try to see them ever like 3 months or something. And it's getting to this time now, so probably I would. But no, it's even more, because I last saw them on in January in the New Year's. Yeah, so it's been a bit more of that, because I have friends and family there, so it's like a lot of people. It's my way to kind of recharge in a way. I go there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. From the other hand, like a normally functioning London would be like a holiday. It would be like, oh my god, I'm in Las Vegas. You know, everything is open. Like, woohoo!
That's true. It's so funny how much we take for granted, and the little things that we subconsciously, you know, never noticed, and now would be like, it's like coming back to Disneyland. You know, like, oh my god, right? And it's just down the street. So yeah, absolutely. So my last question, Stas, is do you have any words of advice for all of us event profs that are stuck in this situation together right now?
Yeah. So basically, look, if you're still at work, be super happy about it, right? If you're not at work, well, look for it, because now I think is a good time when everyone is like past the panic. Everyone kind of readjusted, and I think they will start hiring again. But I again, it will be like a lot of competition, I think. Just basically always keep going, and don't give up on on your profession. You know, it's tough, but you can push it through. Basically, find a way to pay the bills, and find a way to either go back to the industry, or if you're furloughed, though, actually. So if you're furloughed, you don't work, but I would definitely recommend to find a way to bring value to the company. Bring value to your company. Just literally sit, or like call your boss and say, look, I know I'm not working, obviously, but what can I do? Like it's no, it's not like official work, but it's up to you. What do you do in your free time? Maybe you can help with some research, whatever you do. I think, because you need to stick together and help them out, because it's people don't realize how tough it is for a business to go through this. It's a lot of pressure. It's very tough, and if you can find a way to bring value, it will be appreciated. Do some project management course, because I mean, so many event managers, they think they know all of it. If you're in a good agency, they will teach you and stuff like that. But trust me, if you do some project management course, like even Scrum or Prince or like PMP, whatever, Agile, it will really help you to put your mind into perspective, get your experience, and then you're gonna realize that, okay, why we stay so late, why we overwork so much. And you can cut those. It will help you to optimize your workflow, to better manage your team, and you can come out so much stronger out of it, and just take yourself to the next level.
Thank you for the advice, Stas. It's been a wonderful chat. Thank you for your time and being part of Eventprofs together at home. I'm Sabrina Myers from Hot Hospitality Exchange. Thank you all for watching. There's more to come. I hope you all continue to stay positive, motivated, and we're gonna get through this, definitely. So Take care, and thank you, Stas.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.